It's been summer. It's been sunny in Cape Town for a couple of days. Today is the 26th of November. And as you can see, I am walking from my class at the point or C point where I just gave a step class. And I was so super excited this morning as I was putting my book together. Everything goes so quick because, I'm speaking of personal experience and just wanting to help others. And also in my step class, I find that I break the moves down to such an extent that anybody can do my class. And that is what I do when I teach people as well, how to do a business, how to talk to people, how to go onto Facebook or Instagram or online in order to earn 100 to 200 Rand a day. So my name is Kim. I am from Cape Town originally. And I, as a single mom of 3, decided that I was never going to work for a boss again. In January 2024, I tried to go back to network marketing and to recruit people. And I discovered that I couldn't even afford the products. So how could I teach others to even sell a product? However, I was trying to complete my online course in for group instruction. And I went and I did my hours at Virgin Active, and I ended up doing auditions for them, and I ended up working for them, but it took time. And in that time when I was studying, online was very difficult for me because I'm not very good at technology, and and back and forth was very frustrating sometimes. I thought I was not going to make it, but my children was the ones that, I just thought about why I resigned this job and what my goal was. Because my goal was actually to start a digital business, but I needed like a salary and income, but in something I was good at, which for me was the group instruction. So I needed to upgrade my certificate so that I could get into a better quality health club, which I now am in. And I just started, but in the meanwhile, you don't earn enough. But my focus was never on earning a lot of money from them, although that would help because you are very set. Like if you have classes, you have to pitch up at the class and all that. And I wanted to have some time to focus in on building my digital business because I wanted an automated business. In the meanwhile, I saw a legacy builder opportunity in March. And I didn't have that money. And golly gosh, after 7 months, I still didn't have 2,500 to at least start with the low end program. Yes, but anyway. And in the meanwhile, I was researching it all the time. I even met a couple of people who was into legendary, legacy builder. And there was quite a bit of challenges, which for me, it was about earning money, obviously, for most people, but it couldn't just be about earning money. I discovered I wanted to make a difference. I also didn't want my Facebook or my social media just to be flooded with teaching people to get onto to this platform of digital. And I wanted to have a niche. I wanted to have something that I have a reason to promote. Anyway, then I decided I'm still going to invest in the legacy builder, but not for the purpose only of selling it, but to actually learn what it is that they teach you there, which was how to actually sell yourself or how to promote yourself better on TikTok and, and then your email marketing and whatever it is, and how to speak, and also the community they give you and so on. So that was my purpose for wanting to do the legacy builder, which I haven't signed up yet. But for now, I must say, I started to still research as I was seeing there's a couple of months already I've been looking at how does this digital work. And I started to put things into practice. So I saw this guy. He was saying, if you send out content 3 times a day on TikTok, you will actually, within I think 3 or 6 months, earn 6 figures. So anyway, I didn't even know what content was going to be about. So I just started because I wanted to build content I didn't even know was going to work. But I just started, to build up. And then, in a way, I stopped. Not because there wasn't much engagement or anything like that. Just because, as things happened with me starting to get classes, my contract and everything. And but this is what I want to say. I started realizing, because there's some of the gurus in digital which I started to follow, that they all spoke about writing a book. And I thought, writing a book, and then I was happy when they said the ebook rather. Sell an ebook. And I thought, okay. And I started to put things together, even on my phone, because I didn't have a laptop. And I thought I've got quite a bit of knowledge on sales and nutrition, fitness, wellness. Why don't I work on it? But I need to have clarity because, and lo and behold, I found that it actually worked. It worked in that I need to be clear. I need to think about the person who's coming to me with a problem, that they actually want to earn money, in that it's 100, or I need to earn 200 Rand a day. So how can I help somebody else to earn 200 a day? What type of skills do they need? What type of mindset do they need? What's the tools that they need? So that is where I started. And, I am super excited to be helping people to get the results that they are looking for to earn income. But the one thing I find is that people need a mindset that's going to keep them going. When I saw that Luke Hawkins had a life coaching course, when was it? In October, myself and 7 people, I told 7 people who I knew would benefit from it, and 5 people stayed. We were, I think, 4 or 5 who got our first certificates from Luke Hawkins after 4 weeks. Then Luke ran it again now in November. And I think we have 2 people who now qualified and who's got their certificates. And there's now 2 that I'm actually encouraging to finish as well. Because it's a very intense course, and life coaching is quite expensive. Even if you do it for a month. And, so now I am about to promote that life coaching course. After you do the ebook course, it's a very low-end course. It's just an introduction to what you need actually, and to start earning money, so that you can actually earn the money from the ebook low-end course in order to invest in the life coaching, as well as the course that I'm also going to present. And why did this all happen? Because I looked at my strengths. I need an opportunity to earn money. What are my strengths? What can I do? And that's what I did. And so this is why I have started my digital business. And I'm super excited to help people transform their lives. And with that, obviously going to transform my life as well. And I'm super excited about that. And it didn't come overnight, happen overnight, okay? The ideas came in my mind, and I think, how am I going to do this, But because I've studied, I've researched, I have taken notes, and I've prayed, I have looked at the pain of what people have, and people was drawn to me and with what I do, because I stick to one thing, which is digital. We're going to do this thing on digital, and we need to do it differently. And the other thing I realized, that network marketing, people were really battling in the network marketing sphere. And some people are getting quite a bit of success, but not many. And so I thought, what can I do that's different? Because I love this digital space. I love network marketing, really, because you are able to empower others. You are able to build your skill set and also your mindset, right? So what can I do that's different in the digital market, the network marketing sphere, but take it over to digital, where anybody can do it at an affordable way. And this is what I'm evolving to do right now. And this is what you are seeing. And this is what I just wanted to share, that I actually am working on myself with my own income that I need in order to purchase products. Like right now, what you're seeing now is that it's my first month with fitness. I've had so many challenges with the contract. It took me at least 2 weeks. Some people it take 2-3 months for them to get their contract. I've had challenges with the classes where people saying, how am I teaching? I had to go and give up a class where I would have gotten paid in order to see what does the people want. So then I also learned it's not about you. It's about the fact that people want something and they gradually would have to change. So you need to be patient, you know, and you need to love people. Yes, they've talked nonsense about you and all that, but we need to learn to forgive and love people even though, right? That is something I had to learn within this time. Then people telling you from the podium that your class is, you need to up a level, your music is slow, you know, and I had to take it and I had to change it. But how do you do those things if you don't know what to expect? So the same with the business. You come into a network marketing business, everything looks rah-de-rah, but at the end of the day, you need to use your strengths. What's your niche? How can you actually find another way to earn money and then add the products, if need be, from there? You know, because you don't always need to have the product for people. Not everybody wants your products. But then have a pay point. What else? What are you doing in order for people to pay you? So those are things that I have to now adjust and adapt to, because it's not about you. You can't get offended because somebody doesn't want to buy your product. But you also can't be looking after people and giving your time, expertise and that. And then at the end of the day, people, they don't pay you. So you're wasting your time. I don't think it's ever a waste, because, you know, you're actually serving and giving to others. That's something I've learned, that to connect, to give. But at the end, if you have something to offer, and you also need to learn that when people pay you, you pay attention. When people pay, they pay attention, and they have skin in the game, right? So yes, I'm getting to the busier side of town, as you can see, with all the cars, etc. It's not always the safest thing to walk with your phone. So I just wanted to share this with you, how my journey started, where I'm at, because things are about to drastically change in my life. I'm super excited, and I want to document where I'm at, how tough things has been. And one thing, testimony I just want to give you guys, is what actually made me start this thing was last weekend, Thursday. Now this was a very tough month for me. Very tough. The reason being because I had to practice for my classes, right? So I couldn't hustle to make money. I was even selling health foods because, remember, I couldn't really afford products, right? So, but I needed other alternatives to survive without having to go to bread and pasta and potatoes. It's just not my cup of tea. So I found this wholesalers and bought this yogurts, etc. And it's always about, but the expiry, But you know what? It worked for me, and then I looked at it and I thought, wait, why don't I sell it? And people started buying, but in the end I couldn't even afford to buy big stock, you know. And then I sat with nothing. And then I thought, what else can I do where I don't have to buy stock and all that? And that's where the ebook and the course and structures and everything came in. Because now my thing was to earn income from what I was doing in fitness, right? But I wasn't going to earn enough either, so the learning kept going. So I had to travel, and my bus fare. I had to have bus fare traveling, and you know, you have your peak hours and then you have your off-peak hours. So I had an off-peak hour to this class in town. But I didn't have a 20 rand that I needed to travel. And I asked everyone, family, some of my friends, and eventually my closest friend, her partner, he actually borrowed me the 20 rand. And then I came to work, and then luckily I got a lift from a client and a friend coming back. But you know, the fact that I had to really ask people to help me in order for me to travel changed me, because I didn't go and feel sorry for myself. or think, okay, next month and all that. No, I knew next month I'm also going to have challenges because it's now December next month. But what can I do? There's always what can I do? How can I not go through this? What must I do to be uncomfortable? You know, not to be distracted. What do I have in order to earn money? And that is what changed me last week and Friday, November. I can't remember the date. I think it was the 19th or 20th, but anyway, 2024. And that is a day that reminded me of Johannesburg when I was there in 2015, when I was also having to hustle and grind, but I worked at this gym, and then I remember asking the sales guys, don't you have a 50 cents, or I think it's a 10, and I can't remember. But they couldn't help me because they didn't have. So that also shifted me, that I started to make a change, you know, that time. That I felt I don't even want to ask people because I don't think people have as well. Why must people always depend on their end of month salaries? I was tired of that. So with the legacy builder that I saw since March, how people earn money every day, that also got me excited, you know. And this is why I say there must be a way to earn 100 to 200 rand a day. And that is what I'm saying by faith. I'm going to discover that. And with that being said, when this happened to me on, what day was it? Friday. It changed me. Because, you know, it's not that people didn't want to give me money. It's the fact that they didn't have, and it was that time of the month, and I needed to get to class. There was one day I helped my daughter to get to work. She was working at the waterfront, by the way. And I helped her with my side hustle, which was the health foods. And lo and behold, I didn't have money to travel that Friday, but I gave her money to travel. And unfortunately, I had to cancel my class. I've never done that ever in all the years that I ever did fitness, ever. And it's the first time. And since then, I used to put money away, you know, but remember, I had the health food business that time. Because she couldn't even help me. Nobody could help me. They don't care, you know, these children when you help them. But anyway, she's still growing up. But now I went through it on Friday and I thought, I can't cancel this class. That will never happen again. But that I went through, I can't happen again. So that's what shifted me, and it was a good thing. So what is shifting you right now in order to say, I don't want this to ever happen to me again? Where your children's going hungry, the lights is off, you don't have petrol traveling, or you have to pay somebody and you said you're going to pay and then you can't. So what is going to shift you to make that difference? Because that's what shifted me on Friday, that I'm super determined every day to do something in order to get there. You understand? So what it actually do for you as well? So what would be your criteria to make a difference for yourself and your family? Let me know, or the person who's actually introduced you. And but besides all of that, get onto the courses that I'm running, that I'm putting together, because I am really determined to get out of this financial situation that I'm in. And I'm also determined to help others to do the same, because it's not nice. And I know there's people who go through worse things than I'm going through. But only you can change it. But to complain is not going to help. You know, you need to shift. And you need to actually invest in yourself in order to get that shift. And I'm willing to do that. So, all the best.